Welcome. Come in from the cold. There is a specific kind of magic that exists only within the walls of a room filled with books. A quiet and heavy peace that settles over the soul the moment you step across the threshold. Here, in the golden glow of a single, flickering lamp, you are safe. In the heart of a cold winter night, when the streets are damp with mist or the forests are hushed by snow, this midnight library stands as a fortress against the chaos of the modern world. This isn't just a room of paper and ink. It is a living sanctuary of thought. A place where the air itself seems to be saturated with the wisdom of centuries. To enter this space is to take a natural dose of intellectual serenity, allowing your mind to slow down and match the steady, rhythmic pulse of the ancient wood and the weathered leather bindings. Here, the passage of time is measured not by the ticking of a clock, but by the turning of a page and the gradual deepening of the shadows in the corners of the room. This is the place where your spirit comes to be mended, wrapped in the warmth of lamplight and the silent companionship of 1,000 voices that have all agreed to be quiet just for you. Close the heavy oak door behind you. Hear the soft click of the latch as it settles into place. It's a sound of finality, a sound that separates the world you just left from the world you are about to enter. The relentless hum of traffic, the endless scroll of screens, the weight of expectations leave them all on the other side. They have no power here. Your only obligation now is to breathe. Take a slow, deep breath in, and as you exhale, feel the tension in your shoulders begin to release. Imagine the scent that greets you as you settle into a deep, velvet armchair near the hearth. It's a fragrance composed of old parchment, cedarwood, and the faint, sweet hint of dried vanilla, the perfume of history itself. The light from the brass lamp on the mahogany desk is soft and amber, casting a circle of safety that feels impenetrable. Within this circle, the worries of your daily life begin to lose their sharp edges. The deadlines, the digital noise, and the constant demands for your attention are left at the door, unable to breathe in this atmosphere of profound contemplation. You are invited to simply exist in the company of ideas. As you look at the shelves that stretch upward into the darkness, you realize that you are surrounded by the dreams and reflections of countless souls who, like you, sought to find meaning in the stillness. This library is a testament to the endurance of the human spirit, a reminder that even when the world outside is cold and dark, the light of understanding continues to burn steady and true. Look around you. The shelves are not perfectly ordered. Some books are tall and slender. Others are short and stout. They lean against one another like old friends, sharing stories in the quiet. The spines show the marks of time. Some are faded. Others are embossed with gold that still catches the lamplight. Each one is a doorway to another world, another mind, another era. But tonight, you don't need to open any of them. Their mere presence is enough. The collective knowledge they hold creates a unique energy, a field of calm potential that envelops you. It's the feeling of being in a room full of wise and patient elders who asked nothing of you but offer their silent support. Feel the plush velvet of the armchair beneath your fingertips. It's worn smooth in places, a testament to the many others who have sought refuge in this very spot. You are not the first, and you will not be the last. You are part of a timeless tradition of seeking peace in the written word. The silence here is not empty. It is a rich and textured quietude that allows you to finally hear the whisper of your own intuition. In this midnight sanctuary, your thoughts are no longer frantic or scattered. They move with the grace of a slow-moving river, deep and calm. You find yourself reaching out to touch the spine of a book, feeling the texture of the cloth and the embossed gold of the title. This tactile connection to the past is a grounding force, a way of anchoring your spirit in the continuity of the human story. You are part of a long lineage of seekers and dreamers, and in this lamplit room, you are exactly where you belong. Every breath you take is an invitation to go deeper into the heart of your own peace, to explore the hidden galleries of your mind that are usually obscured by the glare of the day. Let your gaze drift towards the fireplace. The logs crackle softly, sending sparks dancing up the chimney like fleeting thoughts. The fire is the living heart of this room, a source of primal comfort. Its warmth radiates outwards, chasing away the last of the night's chill from your bones. Watch the flames twist and sway, each movement hypnotic and unique. There is no pattern, no agenda, just pure, untamed energy contained within the safety of the hearth. Much like your own mind, when given the space to be, it can be both powerful and peaceful. The fire doesn't strive to be anything other than what it is. It simply burns in 'tis moment. You too can simply be. No need to perform, to produce, to justify your existence. Your presence is enough. You are enough. Now, bring your attention to the lamp on the desk. Its steady glow is a beacon in the quiet dark. It doesn't flood the room with harsh, revealing light. Instead, it creates an intimate space, a pool of golden warmth where you are the center. The shadows it casts are long and soft, turning the corners of the room into mysterious, undefined spaces. This interplay of light and shadow is a beautiful metaphor for knowledge itself. What is illuminated is clear and comforting, but the darkness holds the promise of discovery, the thrill of the unknown. There is no pressure to illuminate everything at once. True wisdom is comfortable with not knowing, with allowing some mysteries to remain. Tonight, you can rest in the light, content to let the shadows hold their secrets. As the night stretches on and the fire in the hearth settles into a steady, orange glow, let yourself become a part of the library's architecture. Feel your limbs grow heavy with a comfortable, scholarly fatigue, kind of tiredness that comes from a day well lived, and a mind that is finally ready to rest. There is no need to read every word or solve every mystery tonight. The books will wait. The lamp will continue to cast its protective light. Your only task is to surrender to the coziness of this moment, to let the weight of the stories surround you like a warm blanket. You are being nourished by the silence, protected by the lamplight, and held by the wisdom of the ages. This is the ultimate rest for the intellectual solar place, where you are allowed to be both a student of the peace and the master of your own tranquility. Let your eyes close for a moment, with your vision turned inward. Notice the landscape of your own mind. It may have felt like a bustling city earlier, full of noise and traffic. But now, in the stillness of the library, perhaps you can sense a change. The frantic pace slows. The loud noises fade into a distant hum. Open spaces begin to appear, This is your own inner sanctuary, a place you can always access. This library is just a physical manifestation of the peace that is always available within you. The books on the shelves represent your own experiences, your own knowledge, your own memories. The lamplight is your own awareness, your ability to focus on what matters. And the silence is your true nature, the calm center beneath all the activity. Feel the gentle weight of the air, the comforting pressure of the deep armchair holding you. You are completely supported. There is nothing you need to do, nowhere you need to go. Just allow yourself to be held in this moment. If thoughts arise, as they surely will, imagine them as leaves floating down a slow-moving stream. Acknowledge them without judgment, and then let them drift by. Your attention is the anchor, keeping you here in this peaceful present. Each breath is a wave, washing over the shore of your awareness, cleansing and calming. Breathe in the scent of old paper and woods. Breathe out any lingering traces of stress. Breathe in serenity. Breathe out worry. As our time in this midnight library draws to a close, know that you can carry this feeling with you. This sanctuary is not just a place you visit, it's a state of being you can cultivate. The door to this quiet room is always open within your own mind. Whenever the world feels too loud, too demanding, you can return here. You can light the lamp of your awareness, settle into the armchair of your inner calm, and listen to the profound silence. Remember the feeling of the fire's warmth, the company of the silent books, the safety of the amber light. Let it be a source of strength and comfort in your daily life. The wisdom of the ages is not just on these shelves. It's woven into the fabric of your own soul. You are a part of this story. Thank you for spending this time with me. I hope you feel rested and renewed. Remember to carry this peace with you. Until next time, take care. The golden pools of light from the library's lamps do not just illuminate the physical space. They act as anchors for a wandering mind, drawing your focus away from the vast, cold exterior of the world and into the warm, intimate details of the present. As you sit deeper into the velvet embrace of your chair, notice the way the light catches the dust motes dancing in the air, each one a tiny, floating world in a galaxy of silence. In the great libraries of Oxford or the private collections, tucked away in the brownstones of Boston, there is a shared understanding that books are more than objects. They are vessels of time. When you are here, you are traveling through decades and centuries without ever leaving the safety of the lamplight. This is the natural dose of timelessness that your spirit craves. It is a reminder that while the digital world moves in seconds, the soul moves in seasons. By choosing to linger in this midnight sanctuary, you are giving yourself permission to move at a human pace once again. The walls of this library are lined with the collective memory of humanity, a vast and silent forest of knowledge where every spine is a tree and every page is a leaf. As the night deepens, you can almost feel the weight of these stories, providing a structural support for your own peace. There is a profound security in being surrounded by so much recorded life. It tells you that you are not alone in your questions, your fears, or your joys. Every emotion you have ever felt has been captured here, bound in leather and preserved for this very moment. This realization allows your heart to settle into a state of absolute trust. You don't have to carry the burden of figuring everything out tonight. You can simply lean back and let the accumulated wisdom of the ages hold you. The lamplight is your witness, and the silence is your confidant. As you gaze toward the high, arched windows, you see the reflection of the library interior superimposed against the dark glass of the night outside. The world of movement and noise is still there, but it feels like a distant dream, a shadow that has no power over the golden reality of this room. The mahogany shelves, polished by the hands of time, seem to glow with a life of their own. They hold the secrets of philosophers, the maps of explorers, and the verses of poets who found beauty in the same stillness you are experiencing now. You are part of this living tradition of the Midnight Library. Every breath you take in this space is filtered through the scent of old ink and well-worn wood, a fragrance that acts as a natural sedative for a busy brain. You are becoming as still as the statues in the niches, as peaceful as the unread volumes on the highest shelves. There is a specific melody to this silence, the soft occasional crackle of the cooling embers in the fireplace, the faint creak of the floorboards as the building settles into the night, and the rhythmic sound of your own steady breathing. These are the sounds of safety. They are the acoustic signatures of a home for the soul. In this natural dose of comfort, the concept of a to-do list becomes an absurdity. The only thing to do is to be. The only goal is to feel the warmth of the lamp on your skin and the weight of the piece in your bone. You are being invited to explore the architecture of your own inner world, to walk through the galleries of your imagination with a torch of curiosity and a heart of grace. The deeper you go into this narrative, the more the physical boundaries of the room seem to expand. The library is no longer just a room. It is an infinite landscape of potential. Each book is a door you could open, each shadow a mystery you could solve. But tonight, you choose the mystery of rest. You choose the potential of dreams. The lamplight is softening now, turning from a bright amber to a deep honeyed gold, signaling that it is time for the mind to begin its final descent into sleep. You are wrapped in the protection of 1,000 stories, guarded by the walls of a sanctuary that has seen 1,000,000 nights just like this one. You are safe. You are cared for. You are exactly where you need to be. The golden warmth of the Midnight Library seems to thicken as the hours pass, becoming a liquid peace that fills every corner of your consciousness. As you settle even deeper into the stillness, you begin to notice the finer details of this sanctuary, the way the lamplight glints off the crystal inkwell on the desk, and the soft, rhythmic shadow cast by the pendulum of the grandfather clock in the hallway. This clock does not mark the passing of stressful deadlines. Its steady beat is more like a heart, pulsing with the slow, deliberate pace of eternity. In the storied halls of the British Library, or the quiet university cloisters of the American East, there is a shared understanding that certain spaces are built to protect the human spirit from the erosion of time. The Midnight Library is the pinnacle of these spaces. It is a natural dose of permanence in a world of constant change, a place where the air remains cool and still, and where the only requirement of the visitor is a willingness to be silent. Beyond the circle of your lamp, the shelves disappear into a majestic gloom, holding within them the secrets of 1,000 lifetimes. You can almost feel the presence of the authors, the poets who stayed up late into the night to capture a single fleeting emotion. and the scientists who mapped the stars by the light of a candle. Their energy is woven into the very fabric of the room. By sitting here, you are tapping into a reservoir of human resilience that is deeper than any modern anxiety. You are realizing that the struggles of the present day are merely small ripples in the vast ocean of history. This perspective is a profound gift. It allows you to let go of the urgency that usually grips your heart. You are no longer in a race. You are in a temple of thought, a cathedral of quietude, where every book is a silent prayer for understanding. As the narrative of the night continues to unfold, imagine the texture of a heavy, leather-bound volume resting in your lap. The cover is cool to the touch, embossed with patterns that have survived for centuries. As you trace the lines with your fingers, you are connecting with the hands of everyone who has held this book before you. This is the beauty of the sanctuary. It dissolves the barriers between the past and the present, between you and the collective wisdom of the world. In this state of total immersion, the walls of the library seem to stretch upward and outward, becoming as vast as the night sky itself. You are traveling through the corridors of your own memory, revisiting the chapters of your life with a sense of gentle curiosity rather than judgment. The library provides the perfect backdrop for this internal exploration, offering a safety that allows you to look at your own story with kindness and grace. The lamp on your desk flickers slightly, its flame dancing in a draught that carries the faint, nostalgic scent of rain-washed stone and ancient dust. This flicker is a reminder of the fragility and beauty of the present moment. Everything outside the noise of the traffic, the glare of the screens, the pressure to be someone you are not has been reduced to a distant, irrelevant hum. Inside this room, you are free to be nameless and formless, a pure spark of consciousness resting in a sea of amber light. This is the ultimate natural dose of self-care. It is the practice of becoming invisible to the world so that you can become visible to yourself. You are shedding the armor of your daily identity, leaving only the soft, vulnerable core of your being, which is now being protected and nourished by the silence of the library. As the night moves toward its most profound stillness, the library feels as though it is breathing with you. The books seem to lean inward, their collective silence forming a protective barrier that keeps the worries of tomorrow at bay. You are drifting now in a state of scholarly bliss, where the weight of your body is perfectly supported by the chair and the weight of your mind is perfectly balanced by the peace of the room. There is no longer any need to search for answers, for you have found the most important answer of all. That peace is not something you find in the future, but something you uncover in the stillness of the now. The Midnight Library is not just a place you have visited. It is a state of mind that you are now inhabiting. You are safe. You are at home. You are the master of this golden, lamplit silence. The golden depth of the Midnight Library now feels like an infinite ocean of tranquility, where the very molecules of the air are charged with the weight of uncounted centuries and the soft humming resonance of a million silent words. As you surrender completely to this unending flow of peace, the walls of the library seem to breathe in harmony with your own lungs, expanding and contracting with a slow, majestic rhythm that transcends the petty measurements of human time. In the hidden archives of the world's greatest institutions, from the shadowy corridors of the Bodleian in Oxford to the grand echoing chambers of the Library of Congress. There is a secret knowledge that the most profound healing happens when a person finally allows themselves to be completely enveloped by the stillness of the past. This is your natural dose of absolute refuge, a place where the frantic frequency of the modern world is not just silenced, but utterly dissolved in the presence of an older, more patient reality. You are no longer a citizen of a world governed by pixels and notifications. You have become a citizen of the eternal, a traveler, in a realm where the only currency is the depth of your focus and the purity of your rest. Imagine the library stretching out into a series of endless, interconnected galleries, each one more beautiful and more silent than the last. You could walk 4 miles through these halls of mahogany and oak, past millions of volumes whose spines glow like embers in the soft lamplight, and you would never encounter anything but the profound and loving quiet of the room. As you move through this mental landscape, notice how the light changes from the warm, honeyed amber of your immediate circle to a deep royal indigo in the furthest reaches of the shelves. This is the architecture of your subconscious, a vast and secure storage for everything you have ever learned, loved, or dreamed. The library is not just a place for books, it is a warehouse for the soul. And tonight, you are given the key to every door. You are free to explore the galleries of your childhood memories, the halls of your greatest aspirations, and the quiet gardens of your hidden hopes, all while remaining safely anchored in the velvet comfort of your chair. The air in the Midnight Library has a unique quality. It is cool, yet it carries a warmth that seems to come from the heart of the wood itself. It smells of dried lavender pressed between pages of poetry, of the ancient dust of forgotten maps, and the crisp, clean scent of the winter night pressing against the windowpane. This fragrance acts as a powerful anchor, tethering you to the present moment even as your mind begins to drift across the vast distances of history. In this natural dose of sensory immersion, the physical boundaries of your body begin to feel less like a prison and more like a comfortable garment. You are expanding into the room, becoming one with the shadows that dance upon the ceiling and the light that glints off the brass handles of the book presses. You are the master of this domain, the sole inhabitant of a palace built entirely of thoughts and dreams, where every shadow is a protector and every silence is a blessing. As the narrative deepens into the darkest part of the night, consider the patience of the objects around you. The heavy globe in the corner, with its hand-painted continents and copper meridian, has sat in the same spot for decades, watching the light change from season to season. It does not rush to rotate. It waits for a hand to guide it. The antique fountain pen resting on the blotter holds a reservoir of ink that is ready to tell a story that has not yet been written. These objects understand the value of waiting. They know that the most important things in life cannot be hurried. By spending these hours in their company, you are absorbing that same celestial patience. You are learning that your life is not a problem to be solved, but a story to be lived, a narrative that is being written with every breath you take. There is no need to rush to the final chapter. The beauty is in the turning of the page, in the texture of the paper, and in the quiet spaces between the words. The lamplight is now your most trusted companion. Its steady flame, a symbol of your own internal resilience. Even when the oil runs low or the wick grows short, the light it has provided remains etched into your memory, a permanent record of the peace you have found here. You're realizing that the Midnight Library is not just a room you can visit, but a sanctuary you can build within yourself, a place you can retreat to whenever the noise of the external world becomes too loud. This internal library is filled with the books of your own wisdom, the scrolls of your own courage, and the maps of your own future. Every time you listen to this narrative, you are adding another volume to the shelves, making your internal sanctuary stronger, deeper, and more beautiful. You are a masterpiece of endurance, a collector of quiet moments, and a guardian of the golden light. As the silence of the library becomes absolute, let the weight of the peace press down upon you like a soft, heavy quilt. Every muscle in your body is now completely relaxed, surrendered to the gravity of this profound rest. Your mind is no longer searching for answers or seeking distractions. It is simply resting in the glow of its own existence. You are drifting now, moving through the final galleries of the night, where the books are unwritten and the stories are told in the language of dreams. You are safe. You are loved. You are protected by the wisdom of the ages and the warmth of the lamp. The world will be there in the morning. But for now, the only thing that exists is this golden lamplit moment and the deep, unending peace that comes from knowing you are home. The architecture of the Midnight Library begins to shift as the ultimate depth of the night arrives. The rows of mahogany shelves seem to stretch toward infinity, creating a rhythmic pattern of dark wood and golden light that mirrors the slow, steady beating of your own heart. This is the stage where the narrative of the world completely detaches from your consciousness. You are no longer aware of the cold winter wind outside or the distant hum of civilization. You are only aware of the profound, heavy, and loving weight of the silence. This silence is a physical presence, a soft pressure against your skin that tells you it is finally safe to let go of the last threads of awareness. Imagine the lamp on the desk beginning to dim very slowly, its amber light retracting until it is just a tiny, glowing spark at the center of the room. As the light fades, the shadows do not feel like an ending. They feel like a beginning. They are the velvet curtains of the dream world, drawing close over the stage of your waking life. You are moving now into the most protected corridors of the sanctuary, the secret galleries, where the books are bound in silk and the words are made of moonlight. Every memory you have ever cherished is here, preserved in the absolute clarity of this midnight air. You are the curator of your own joy, walking through these halls with a heart that is completely light and a spirit that is completely free. The scent of old paper and cedarwood intensifies, becoming a fragrant lullaby that lulls every cell of your body into a state of total surrender. You feel the chair beneath you dissolve into a cloud of comfort, supporting you without effort. You are weightless, floating in a sea of wisdom and warmth. The natural dose of this library has reached its peak, saturating your mind with the knowledge that you are loved, you are safe, and you are eternally protected. There are no more chapters to read, no more thoughts to think, and no more breaths to count. The library is satisfied. Your soul is at rest. The final spark of the lamp vanishes, leaving you in a darkness that is bright with the light of your own internal peace. You are the master of the Midnight Library, and tonight, the library is yours to keep. The books are closed, the fire is embers, and the silence is absolute. You are falling now, deeper and deeper into the soft, welcoming embrace of a dream that has no end. The world will wake, the sun will rise, but you will remain in this sanctuary of grace until you are ready to return. Sleep now, for you are home. The story's complete, and the peace is forever. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of your night. May you find deep peace and restful sleep. Wishing you the sweetest dreams. If you liked it, please like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.